Was looking for my brown belt this morning because less than 4 years out of prison, I have gotten to the point where my belt has to match my shoes, has to match my blazer before I go into court because judges are really strict about these things. And I'm not a lawyer, so I don't actually think they'd be as strict on me, but I want to kind of play by the rules. I want to read the room. But as I was looking for it, I found this. And this was the belt. It's not brown, if you notice. But this was a belt I was wearing the day of the accident. So that was a day that I nearly lost my arm. This is about 9 months ago. This is back in November. And there are a number of things that happened that day that are just absolutely amazing. First of all, statistically, the accident should have happened. I actually went up there this past weekend and drove by where it happened. It just doesn't make sense. Like, I turned on my left side for a right-hand turn on a motorcycle. Doesn't normally happen. But on top of that, it's the fact that I'm alive. That my buddy noticed long enough that basically the intercom said I wasn't connected anymore. He turned around, rushed back. He managed to stick his hand inside my arm, clamp off the artery. There's the fact that somebody stopped, took their shirt off or took their belt off, helped him make a tourniquet. So basically, I'm alive. I, for a lot of reasons, should not be alive. Then the fact that the EMTs and surgical team, one of the best surgical teams in the world, got me in and saved my arm. Because I've talked to a surgeon from a top 5 school who was like, yeah, most surgeons in this country would have just taken your arm at the elbow. So recognizing that most surgeons, not some, but most would have taken my arm at the elbow, the fact that I have an arm and the fact that it's even working, even if the bicep is still paralyzed, is pretty amazing. And then the fact that 9 months later, I'm here, I'm working, I'm living in this place, I'm going to court today for something really important. I'm engaged in a life that is very possible I wouldn't have. Very possible my life would have been over, or my arm would have been missing, and things would have been very different. So I'm off motorcycles, but other than that, my life is actually in a better place. And I guess maybe being off motorcycles is a better thing. So I definitely had some friends who were like, Jesse, we love you. And also, if you ever get on a motorcycle, don't worry about wrecking because we are going to take you out, which totally understand. They took care of me after the accident. They basically made sure I was okay. I understand them wanting me to stay okay. But I'm sitting here feeling grateful, and it all started with a belt about the fact that I'm here and that everything is going as well as it is because for all intents and reasons, like maybe I shouldn't be here.